It started like any other evening in Philadelphia. October 4, 2025, the night 23-year-old Kada Scott left her job, and was never seen again. A bright young woman with dreams, a loving family, and a future ahead of her, gone without a trace. Her phone silent. Her car left behind. And her last message, "I'm on my way." But she never made it home. What happened to Kada Scott? And why are detectives now calling this a possible homicide? This is the case that's left Philadelphia searching for answers. And a family fighting for justice. Kada Scott was known for her smile, full of energy, hardworking, kind-hearted. At just 23, she had her whole life ahead of her. She worked at a local store in West Philadelphia, often staying late to help close. On October 4th, she finished her shift and texted a friend. "I'm heading home." That message, sent at 7:49 p.m., would be the last anyone ever heard from her. Security footage captured Kada walking toward the parking lot. She appeared calm, no signs of fear. Then, she vanished. No further phone activity. No GPS movement. No social media updates. It's as if she was erased from existence. But the investigation would soon reveal, she didn't leave that parking lot alone. Detectives quickly identified a man, 21-year-old Kian King, as the last person seen with Kada that night. Security footage from a nearby store captured the two leaving together in King's vehicle. Investigators say it was the last visual confirmation of Kada alive. King told police he dropped her off a few blocks from home. But her phone data tells a different story. The signal cut off just 15 minutes after she left work, nowhere near her neighborhood. As detectives dug deeper, red flags began to appear. King had a criminal record, including a recent charge for assault. And his story? It changed every time he was questioned. Police confronted him again, this time with the footage. And when they did, he stopped cooperating. A week later, King was arrested, not for murder, but for providing false information and obstruction of justice. Still, one haunting question remained. Where is Kada Scott? While investigators worked behind the scenes, Kada's family began their own desperate search. Her mother, exhausted but determined, organized community walks, passed out flyers, and posted videos online, pleading for answers. "Please, if you've seen anything at all, tell us. My daughter didn't just walk away." The case gained traction across social media, spreading under the hashtag Justice for Kada Scott, drawing nationwide attention and support from activists and other missing persons families. Philadelphia police eventually confirmed what the family feared. The case was no longer classified as a missing person investigation, but had been elevated to a homicide inquiry. That single shift in classification changed everything. It meant authorities no longer believed Kada disappeared voluntarily, and that evidence of foul play had surfaced. As of now, Kada's body has not been recovered. But investigators are tracing digital evidence, phone records, vehicle data, and surveillance footage to piece together her final moments. Sources close to the case suggest that King's car may hold key forensic clues. Traces of DNA, carpet fibers, and geolocation data are currently under analysis. Meanwhile, the Philadelphia community refuses to let her story fade. Local churches, advocacy groups, and true crime creators across the country are amplifying her case, keeping public pressure alive. Because for Kada's family, silence is not an option. They want closure. They want truth. And above all, they want justice. Every year, over 600,000 people are reported missing in the United States. Most are found. But for families like Kada's, every hour without answers feels like a lifetime. Kada Scott wasn't a statistic. She was a daughter, a sister, a friend. And her story reminds us of a painful truth. Sometimes, evil hides in plain sight. Until justice is served, we will keep telling her story. Because justice for Kada Scott is justice for every missing voice. Every disappearance leaves echoes. Questions that linger in the dark. And families still waiting for answers. The story of Kada Scott isn't over. Somewhere out there, the truth is waiting. And we'll be here, to find it. Stay with us. Subscribe to True Crime Chapters. And turn on the notification bell. So you never miss the next update. The next lead. The next chapter in this unfolding story. Because in every mystery, there's always another chapter to tell.